reactions, especially when I'm using their own content on my channel. But I never seen anybody in the history of YouTube, in the history of Switch, in the history of Rumble, and Rumble hasn't even been around that long, sucked somebody's DICK, a rapper by the name of Young Mouth, so much. And that was my rapper back in the day. He was a good rapper. But this dude right here on the screen, him, this way, him. I watch the video and you see what I'm talking about. Everybody watching the show, thanks for the likes, thanks for watching, blah, blah, blah. Bring my likes up, bring everything up, man. I know I'll be a little lazy with episodes, but I'm trying to stay focused on this YouTube thing. But let's get to it. You'll see what I'm talking about.
It was the video.
Alright, let's get right into this one. So Anton Daniels called into Yuck Mouth stream.
Yup, man.
Yo, look at the way he talks. Like, he has those lips that's like, oh, like even if you was a girl, you're like, oh, you about to kiss me? Getting on my man Anton Daniels, a man that educate and spit knowledge like I never seen before. When I watch Anton Daniels' show, which y'all should definitely subscribe to and watch, I watch him on a daily basis. Yo, I learned he thinks just like half of the things he talk about. I already know, number one. But I love seeing somebody that has the mentality that I have. He's a GOAT, man. The dude is a GOAT. And you got haters like this that knows he's a GOAT. Haters like this guy right here. He's putting down a guy like Anton Daniels, a guy who dressed sharp and, real classy and not into no ghetto stuff. But he's fighting for the dude that looks like he still dressing in the 1970s. A dude that have a name. His name is Yuckmouth. Just think about it. Anton Daniels, Billboard, Yuckmouth, graffiti. Let's get to the video.
Mouth TV, shout out to Yuck Mouth TV. He was reacting to
the first suck. Shout out to Yuckmouth TV. Shout out to Yuckmouth TV. Ooh, Yuckmouth TV, I love you. I love you. Let's go.
the Duke the Don stream. Duke the Don was cooking Anton Daniels, and he was about to react to Duke the Don stream so he could listen to the shit that Duke the Don had to say in relation to Anton Daniels' commentary for the Montgomery brawl in Alabama. So it's like, that's what these folks do. Many times I'll be doing reactions and I'm trying to cover the things and break it down. These folks will call in Anton Daniels and his pussy ass minions. They will call in with no substance.
Why? Why they have to be pussy minions? Answer, like, why? Come on, what's all the insult for? What is all the insult for? I don't get it.
Revisionist history and nothing but red herrings to throw you off of your initial points. So what he did was stop the reaction and then tell Yuckmouth that he got it wrong. He reacted to the wrong things. He seen the wrong things, and then he revised history when it came to the Pearly situation. He stood on one point when it came to the fight, the brawl in Alabama, but at the same time he revised history and lied about something. So let's get into this. Let's cover this.
Alright. So you gonna get emotional about it, or you?
Look at Yuckmouth. He's drinking a Corona. he don't even have the dignity to. This is not about Yuckmouth. Number one, it's about this dude right here. This weak dude talking so gangster. Like he's like the top shotter on my boy Anton Daniels. Never seen nothing like this.
Now, before we actually get into this, let's get into a little bit of history. Yuck Mouth TV reacted to one of my videos. Let's get a timestamp. Let's go 2020 here. Let's put in 20. Oh shit, let's keep going so far. 2020. Alright. So Yuck Mouth TV, let me move some of this shit, nigga. Goddamn. Let me move myself too. Yuck Mouth TV reacted to my video cooking Anton Daniels' pussy ass, trying to cape for all.
Why? Ugh. Why he has to be a pussy ass? Somebody who educates the youth on his channel. Somebody who spits game of financial. How to deal with your girl, how to deal with your wife. How to stay away from these pookies. How to deal with your credit. What car to buy, what car not to buy. What invest in. What do you do on your channel, man? I never seen any content that you have. I'm just curious. What do you do? What do you do?
Men and blame black women for everything. But the part that, see, this is the problem. Yuck Mouth was supposed to react to the hold on. This is the part he was supposed to react to. Let me play this, because he reacted to the rock.
Yo, man, stop stuttering. Get to the video or don't get to the video. Come on. You're supposed to react to. You're supposed to react to. You're supposed to. Yo, what are you talking about, bruh?
Part and got it mixed out of context, which allowed Anton Daniels to call in and say you reacted to the wrong material, and that's not what I said. But he deflected because he did say, you know what, let's get into this, man. Hold on. We gotta pull back the evidence.
Yeah, so please, because you're starting to give me a headache. I just turned to the channel and already I'm getting a headache. Come on, let's get to it, man. We do, man.
This was the. Let's fast forward this. Where this shit? For what? Y'all just hate black women. Y'all find any type of way to make black people the aggressor in any situation. This is a moment where black.
So not true. So not true. He tells the truth. If you don't point out the fault in somebody, they're gonna continue to do the same things over and over. That's wrong. It just so happened you can't really talk much about the Asian woman. You can't really talk about the Indian woman. It's a lot of feet. You can't really talk about the Pakistani woman. They're not really doing anything really wrong in society. The black woman is doing a lot of things that is wrong. But you got dudes like you. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're wonderful. They're 90% of them doing good. When Anton talks about these females, he's not talking about 100%, like all black women. Come on. He's talking about a very small percentage of black females. You know that. Don't stop lying to the public, man. Stop it.
People are thugs and goons and blah 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 because you're trying to have some far right conservative grift. That's what these folks do.
See, that's what the beef is about. He's a right. His thinking is on the right instead of the left, the liberal left, where you want your blocks raided and you want a high crime rate and you want this. And you want. See, you don't want to live around those people, but you're gonna talk about them and put them on your shoulders. Yo, why you talking about my peoples? But as soon as your punk self go in somebody's hood and you get robbed, you run into the police like, yo, them. Well, who is them? You talk about the liberals, bro. You know who them are. Come on.
It makes them a lot of money. It makes a lot of money to talk shit about your own community. And who's funding it? You know why it makes a lot of money? Because the folks that are racist that want to say the same shit can't say it. So they use the coons as a conduit to get through to their...
So now all he's saying, if you're right, you're racist. He's that type of dude. He don't listen to nothing. He just go in the booth and press D. Meanwhile, he probably live far away in a nice house. He don't got to deal with no armed robberies, no car thefts, no you walk in the store, they going in and snatching things every left and right. He don't got to deal with none of that. But he's gonna make sure to big it up. The right, they all racist.
To get their message through. And folks like Anton Daniels sign up all day to make that money, to coon out and disrespect his own community. But let's get it.
Why are y'all running over there and getting involved in something that ain't got nothing to do with you?
Why are y'all defending yourselves? Translation. About something that has nothing to do with you. You've seen white women getting involved when it was there's 3-4 white dudes jumping the black security guy, and white women are getting involved throwing hands. Where's the smoke for that? Oh, but black women are so aggressive and they're the aggressors out here. No, they're protecting their community. You have random black folks getting mobbed for no reason. It's like, nah, they're not tolerating for that. There was a 16-year-old boy in the water swimming. Anton Pussy-ass Daniels knows nothing about that because he was getting bitched by a senior citizen. And what is a coffee shop? He would have stand up for himself. He doesn't stand up for himself at all. Talking about he has too much money to lose.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get talking shit about you.
Okay, so that was the part that Yuck Mouth needed to react to in his video because when...
What would my mother say? But for you to review somebody else's perspective of me instead of having your own opinion of it, because again, the video that you was commenting on is completely out of context with the opinion that you had of it, right? Which I do.
Now, this is where we get into the tall tales, the fabrication, and you see how he is condescending. Oh, you don't know X, Y, and Z because you got a slanted opinion. You see how these pussy niggas move? Anton Daniels he's the type of pussy ass nigga that will watch all of my shit, react in his commentary, drop all sorts of subliminals. That's why I'm like, who you talking about, sir? I'll be like, that sounds quite specific, pussy ass nigga. Who you talking about? But this nigga is like, oh, nope, we're not going to give these guys no clout.
Yo, he just reckless with the mouth, yo. And he's so reckless with the mouth, but you could tell in his eyes, he's not even about that life. He's just mimicking what he sees. Who is this dude? Who man is this?
I'm not going to say their name. I'm going to talk my shit. Passive aggressive like a pussy so I can throw rocks and hide my hands. Oh, I wasn't talking about you. Y'all remember how he did 6? He was talking about 6. He was talking about a bunch of different women in his videos, not saying their name, subliminaling them down, and they were putting 2 and 2s together, and they held him accountable. They called him out. Yo, you're talking about us. You're saying X, Y, and Z, but you're not saying our name. But it's clear to the audience who the fuck you're talking about.
Yo, you see this right here? This the SHIT I don't like. This is the SHIT I don't like. I see what them Chicago dudes talking about now in that song. That's the shit I don't like. Him. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's uncalled for. The wordplay and the condescending words towards Antoine, I don't like it. Let's go ahead with the video.
So you're doing cowardice movements like that. So I don't want to hear, oh, I'm going to pull up to your show and I'm going to talk to you X, Y, and Z. You're going to get in the way of the message. They're trying to receive the information, so you're going to call and bullshit. A bunch of word salad, a bunch of passive-aggressive insults, and act like these people are not informed with their opinion. Y'all need to see the way Yuck Mouth started the stream. We're at 20... You know what? I'm going to let this play a little bit, and then I'm going to get to the start of the stream and get back into the conversation. Because the way they started the stream and Yuck Mouth's opinion of Anton, man, let's get it, man.
I still stand on what I meant about the Montgomery Brawl. But the video that you was reviewing was completely different. It was completely out of context with the opinion that you had of it, right? Which I do still stand on what I meant about the mother.
So the opinion got skewed because it was out of context, but you still stand on your opinion. What was your opinion? The same opinion that he interpreted from watching the videos that I put out. So nonetheless, you were caping for white folks.
This dude talks so much, and he talks with, yo, are you straight, bro? His tone and his voice is annoying. It's like a naggy. It's like a gnat that flies around you while you're trying to eat your pancakes. Bzzz, bzzz, and you're just trying to swipe it out the air. Like, get on it, get on. Gotcha. That's what he is. He's a gnat.
Folks, and you were going at your own community. You were cooning. So either way you try to spin it, bitch nigga.
Yo, he got a hat on that say Toronto. Yo, I hope y'all in Toronto ain't claiming him, man. I hope y'all in Toronto ain't claiming this weak creature right here. Toronto, man. Y'all claiming him right here? He got y'all hat on.
You good?
But the video that you was reviewing was completely different. It was completely separate from what my opinion was on the Montgomery Brawl. And again, I still stand on this shit. I don't never want my chick. I don't never want my wife to ever jump into a physical.
And that was not the point you were making. It wasn't about your wife. In the footage we reviewed, you were talking about black women getting involved at all. And you keep capping about, oh, you don't want your wife.
His wife is a black woman. He's saying he don't want his wife to ever get involved in a brawl because he's the man that he's gonna handle any drama that comes here. You call police, you do whatever you gotta do, whatever you need to do. Just don't get in a brawl, because you know what? You gotta be here to take care of the kids. You gotta be here to take care of the kids. Why are you getting in the brawl with me? I'm brawling, you brawling. Do that make any sense? So his wife is a black woman. So if he's saying his wife is he wouldn't put his wife in a situation like that, and they see another black woman put her situation or their situation or themselves in that situation, of course, he's comparing the both of them because his wife is black and the person that's in the video getting into the fight, she's a black woman. So he's gonna have something to say about it. Why she's getting in the fight?
Getting involved when women are fighting men. And you're talking about you're going to hit the women, but you sat down next to Felice Johnson and said you would do anything to avoid going to prison, going to jail. But you're going to beat up women and you think you can get away with that? Stupid ass nigga.
Fist fight with any shit that I got going on. I don't want that shit. I don't give a fuck who involved.
Well, a chair is still a chair. But someone is sitting there. That was like, come on, man. Nigga, we've been getting killed by police. We've been getting killed by armed white men, and they get away with this shit.
We've been getting killed by police. We've been getting killed by armed white men. Please, somebody. Please. This is not 1940s. It's not 1950s. It's not the 60s. Somebody lay the statistics out. We kill ourselves 90% of the time. The white man and the police is 0.00. It's such a small percent.
Like, come on, my niggas. It's about time somebody fought back, and it was over.
No, but go ahead. Go ahead. Continue this narrative that white men and police are killing us every day. Continue with it. Yeah. That's what the masses want to hear. So to make themselves feel better why they're not not doing good in life. They're not doing good in life and they don't want to go to work because they're scared to go outside because the white man is out there. Oh, I don't want to go outside. The white man is there.
White women that started the shit, they are helping they men beat up people. So, no black men is beating up women. Some women got out there and started fighting the women. I think that's fair.
I don't think that.
Just because you see the white woman who they bring the privilege, you could tell. Those Montgomery females, they think they was privileged. They was privileged to park their boat there and leave it there, and don't pay attention to the big boat, which that don't make no sense to me. And they was privileged to think they could get in a fight with a whole bunch of brothers brawling with their shirts off, and they had the audacity to think that they could get in a fight and won't get knocked down. Why you, as a black woman, Latino woman, whatever you want to call yourself, get in the fight? Why you think it's okay to get in the fight because the white woman get in the fight? Nah, you sit there, you smile, and you watch the white woman get knocked out. That's what you do.
My bad.
How do you know this is people's wives? Like, these are food people that worked at the same job. That's why that young man dived off the boat and swam, nigga. They all from the same neighborhood. And they seen they homie that probably put them on the job getting jumped by men and women. That's why men.
I don't have no problem with what happened with the brawl. None of that. Listen, I never validated the fact that white people was.
Yo, time out. Yo, do Yuck Mouth have a red robe on with a red fitted cap with sunglasses on and chains around his neck? I can't even take this dude serious. I can't take this dude serious. And then the chains look like cans. They look like cans that have been recycled and made into a chain. Pepsi cans. I'm gonna call him the Pepsi can rapper.
Was right. I said I disagree with it 100% of the time.
Stop the cap.
It's a total fabrication.
Y'all can go on the page and watch it. Hey, yo, Just Jay, what's with the spamming of the legs? You know it's effective. Never mind. Let's get it.
My only problem is that I don't think that our women, I think that they're too precious to ever put themselves in a position to ever be in a physical fight. I don't agree with that shit.
You hear this bullshit? You hear this bullshit? Oh, our women are too precious. It's not your wife, sir. That's not your wife. These manosphere dweebs want to talk black women into this docile frame where they're literally getting bullied by every other woman out there, and they're just this weak, pathetic, submissive, no brain, mindless drone. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Type of woman. Like, I don't understand what they're trying to do to black women. They're not. You can't put this on women that is not your own. Stick to the structure that you stick to when it comes to your wife and your daughter, because this nigga takes credit for everything related to his wife and his daughter. He trained them. This nigga acts like they're mutts. Oh, I just trained my wife up.
Another weak dude just talking out his mouth. When you have a daughter, when you have a son, when you have a wife, and you are the man of the house, everybody in your household has to apply to your rules, and when you come in the house, they have to know daddy's home. These are the rules. You're not training them in a sense where you're training a dog. And you come out, you teach the dog how to sit, and you lock the dog in the closet. But in a sense, you have to train your family to follow your rules and let your family know that you're the man of the house. And that's how you get respected throughout the kids' life term. When you can't let your kids walk all over you, because when they turn teenage years, they're going to treat you like junk. F you, daddy. F you. I'm doing this. I'm going out with my friends. Your wife is going to walk all over you. She's going to, I'm going to divorce. Oh, you a punk. I'm going to divorce you. She's going to do all type of stuff and run all over you. Cheat on you with the gardener. She's going to run all over you. So you keep it up. But matter of fact, that's you. Keep those thoughts to yourself. Don't teach that to the masses. Because dudes like you are dudes that we don't need in society. Because dudes like you was causing these females to act the way they're acting now?
I train my daughter. Nigga, come on, man.
So you want the men to beat up all the white women?
Hell fucking yeah. If they gonna jump into a fight with a man.
You hear this stupid shit? This is another manosphere talking point. You want the men to fight the women. Hell yeah. Just beat up bitches. The fuck's wrong with these niggas, man?
I don't agree with that shit.
So you want the men to beat up all the white women?
Hell fucking yeah. If they gonna jump into a fight with a man, then they need to get their ass knocked out. Listen, if you ever put...
You cannot jump into a fight with a whole bunch of men brawling and don't expect you to get punched in the face as a female. And no, I don't agree with any female getting hit. But if you jump into a fight with a group of men with their shirts off, especially if they have melanated skin, there's a chance you might go to the floor and you might wake up in ICU. That is a fact.
If you ever put your hands on a man, I'm cool with them white women getting their ass knocked out by a nigga. I don't have no problem with that. My only disagreement with the video.
Why not a woman?
Because I don't believe that our women should ever be in a situation where they can get hit, where they can get assaulted, where they can ever be under duress at all. I don't agree with that shit.
So you must not like Cardi B, because Love and Hip Hop is all that shit. They throw drinks, they fight, they arguing.
I don't watch Love and Hip Hop, fam.
I'm just saying, that type of shit.
Now, a little insight for the folks.
He's making his argument by talking about a show that a small percentage of the melanated population watch. Don't get me wrong. I used to watch that show with Cardi B. I ain't gonna lie. And I used to watch the New York. But not all brothers are brothers that's me. Some brothers are super conservative. I consider myself semi-conservative. Some dudes, they semi and they got a little bit more, they not watching that stuff. They're listening to talk radio. The problem with Yuck Mouth, he think that all brothers need to act like him. All brothers need to think like him. But the brothers that act like you and think like you are a small percentage of the world that the media shows 90% of the time. The media shows brothers like him 90% of the time, but in actuality, they are like 10% of the population of melanated people. Many melanated people don't act like that. They go to school. They don't want to commit no crime. They never had a felony. They don't talk about racism every 2 seconds. They don't talk about how the man are holding them down. They just don't.
That don't know, this is Yuck Mouth TV. Yuck Mouth is a rapper. This is a hip hop perspective clashing with a
bruh. In all honesty, I don't think you have to tell the public that he's a rapper. Look at him.
A manosphere red pill perspective. So you're gonna see a whole different world of a train of thought.
Here's what's going down. Fuck it. YouTube, your network, Lapeef Network. You on your shit and you talking shit to people. You're roasting and you cooking motherfuckers and y'all arguing, female and male. Y'all want some shit where you call one of your co.
And let's see what he wears. You ain't niggas, right? But you ain't lying. But the whole image is a nigga that one of the big things you're not here for. You're confusing me. Rick Ross said he wanted to be big things you're not here for. But you hate niggas, you hate street niggas and Pookie and reggae. But you're nigga that you idolize, you trying to be Rick Ross. Not all Rick Ross looking like Rick Ross friend double. I don't know, what's the image you trying to portray? But Lord have mercy, the nigga that you trying to be like.
Yo, he's sucking off Yuck Mouth so everything that Yuck Mouth say. He's okay. Yeah, Go Yuck Mouth. Go Yuck. Go Yuck. I love you, Yuck. Yuck Mouth, I love you. Yo, this is kissing ass today. I don't know what. Yo, was Yuck Mouth your favorite rapper, bro? Look at his face, man. Look at that face. Look at him. 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 I love you, Yuck Mouth. Let me draw a little heart for them. Here you go. Yuck Mouth. This is for you, Yuck Mouth. You're the best. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Talks like me. You said I'm talking like Rick Ross talks like me. He gets paid for slang words and rapping.
Listen, the irony about all of this is this same Versace robe that he's wearing. Anton has one of them too, but he has it in pink because you know Anton, he can't help himself from the zest. Non-stop zest on the play.
You sound more zesty than Antoine. You don't have not one bit of bass in your voice, but you got the nerves to talk about somebody being zesty. Yo, who mans is this?
But he has the pink one. It's not the Cameron pink. It's like the zesty pink. Whenever this nigga's in it, it just turns zesty. But nonetheless, they have the same robe. Anton ain't getting no chains. Anton don't want to be a target. He don't want to get yapped out here. He don't want a nigga running up on him.
He don't want to get yapped out here. He don't even know how to say it right, man. Maybe because I'm a Jersey, New York dude, man. We operate different over here. Maybe where he from, that's the norm of the hood dudes. Because he talking like he's talking like he's strapped at all times. He talking like he came up in the trenches. He talking like he been through war and back where he from. You don't want to get yapped out here.
So that's the problem.